The minor pentatonic scale, we're going to have a lot of fun today. This is easy to do and sounds great. We've got some little scale stuff going on here today, and we're going to start off. This is not going to be a long video. This is probably the funnest, one of the most important videos that you can use for soloing and playing by yourself with others and bands and with an accompanist. This is a lot of fun too, and it's so easy. We're going to cover a couple of things today. Now, the scale itself, we're going to be teaching it on the A note. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Normally there's a dot right here. Sometimes there's a dot on the 3rd fret, which is a G. Sometimes it's on it's also on the 5th fret almost all the time, unless you're playing a classical guitar that doesn't have any. But a little dot is where the A is. I want you to put you've been doing the spider walk, I'm assuming. Not essential, but if you have been doing the spider walk, like in lesson 2, I think it was, or 1 maybe, then you should be having your hands kind of going in the right direction. The fingers are not tripping over each other, and you're keeping your hand low. You're not raising your hand too much as you go. Okay, I think it's time for a closer look. Okay, again, we're starting on the 5th fret. So our first finger, the first finger is going to be everything first on the 1st fret that you're using. In this case, it happens to be we're going to consider A our first position, okay? And we could consider G our first position. But the reason I'm playing A up the neck a little way is just a lot easier, less tension. It's easier to do. So we're going to have our hand kind of open a little bit. You'll notice down here our hand's way open, and up here our fingers are practically together because the fretboard is shrinking. So we're down on the 5th fret. So our first finger is going to play every note. On the 2nd position, our 2nd finger is going to play everything. This is simple, okay? This is the funnest, easiest thing you can do. Everything. We're not going to go. We don't do that. We're not going to shift at all. When you shift, this would be like a shift, going from, that's a shift. Because our hand is moving, our position is moving, but we're going to keep we don't want to have our fingers out like this. There's no call for that. We want to keep them close together. And on, all the way up the fretboard. So the minor pentatonic scale is just this. 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4. Now look at this. Your middle finger, I'm not going to show it because I don't want to look at nasty or something. It's not, I would never do that. But you're never using your 2nd finger here. Now you can later on, we can use it as a passing note. Okay, I just hit a power chord, an A power chord. We're going to talk about that later. So we got one. Let's have your guitar out and get ready. We're going to play. I'm going to play it a couple of times. I'm going to slow it down a little bit. 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4, 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1. Okay, now you can repeat and go over that a bunch of times. You notice how I use a metronome? Do you know I use a metronome all the time? Space Age Jim sometimes gets going too fast. Space Age Jim gets a little wound up sometimes. He speeds the tempo up. And then, whenever he gets to the hard section, I'm regretting it because I am rocking into that hard section of what I'm doing, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I've speeded up. What am I going to do now? And my singer's way back there. I've got an accompanist, and I'm accompanying her, and oh my gosh, it's just horrible. So use a metronome, man, and build it in. My foot, you can't see it, but my foot is going up and down. Now, right now, you're going to start, and you're just going to downstroke. Down, 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 down. And after you get to where you can do that, move it up. Start at 40 beats a minute. Then go up to 60s. And I'd like to get you up to 200. Like that. So there's a lot of tricks we can do. Well, no, I'm not going to name names of any artist or anything like that, or demonstrate what they do. So now you can alternate pick. That's down, up, down, up. Down, up, 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 down, up. And by the way, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and your foot is going down, your pick's going down, your foot's going up, your pick's going up. Now there's also 1 EN, 1 EN, a 2 EN, a 3 EN, a 4 EN, a 1 EN, a 2 EN, a 3 EN, a 4 EN. So you can do that too on that. And there's also a triplet is 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. So what did I do just then? I just mixed it up. I went to 16th note or 8th notes, from quarter notes to 8th notes, and on down the line. So 1 EN, a 2 EN, a 3 EN, a 4 EN. And it'll work with that. So I switched off. It's easy to do. You just a little practice, and this is so much fun. Let me go on and show you. I've looped in a little something here that we can listen to. So I'm just doing a little bit of soloing. It's so much fun. Now I'm using a looper, and if I get a couple of requests, if I get 2 requests, I'll make a video of just looping it, just looping. And you can go and practice with that all day. It's called a 1-4-5. Now you can also do this, and I would highly suggest that you do this. I'm strumming my A. So you're going to develop the chord relationship with where the root is. So I went from the bottom up and the top down. So then you got your C. Now where are you going to find your C? So, C. That's how I found it. That's the root of that note. So I chased it. I found it. Now this is theory. You don't know it yet, but it's a little theory, and this is the way we're going to sneak into. I'm going to sneak you into theory, whether you like it or not. It's going to be simple though, and you got to know it. So there's a D, the root. Ah, there it is. There it is. You just, oh, no, not there, not there. So there's your D. Proves it. So then you got your E. So you got it right there. You found it. Now it goes, if you go up, it's sharp. If you're going down, it's like this is an A. This is an A flat. If I'm going this way, it's an A flat. If I'm going, it's A sharp. And it's also enharmonic with G. So G sharp is enharmonic with A flat. So G sharp, A flat. It's enharmonic. Does that sound the same in an orchestra? No, I don't know why it doesn't. If you're playing one of those weird keys, which I used to play a lot of orchestral stuff. So that's it, my friends. You've got the A minor pentatonic. Remember to keep your hand down low. You still need to keep your bear claw. I call it your bear claw bent on each finger. Go straight down. The harder you push, the clearer your sound. Listen to Tommy Emmanuel play sometime. He has I've heard him in concert a few times. He's got a wonderful tone, and it all comes out of his left hand and his right, and his head and everything else. But he gets that tone from pushing hard, from making a lot of clarity. Okay, well, I hope you had a good time. I'm gonna just play a little something here for a second so you can kind of play along with it. I'm going to put up a clip if you request. Please subscribe. We're having so much fun. I'd hate for you to miss out on it. Bye for now.